Hey there. Good morning. This is Coach Scott. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. We're going to have a lot of fun. Today is our superhero handstands day, and we're going to do a little bit of bowling. These are from when I was 4, 5, or 6 years old at my grandparents' house. Parent, if you don't have bowling pins like I do, which you very well may not, these are vintage. But if you have plastic cups or something that your child can roll a ball into and knock over that wouldn't break, you want to make sure you have those. My children were in here bowling earlier with me, so make sure you have a ball. And also you want to make sure you have, if you have anything like this, superhero stuff. All right, couldn't think of the word. So I went digging into my children's dress up basket, and I found that we have superhero capes, superhero masks. So I'm going to put mine on for our superhero class. How do I look? Do I look good? Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to wear the mask the whole time, but we're going to have some fun. We're going to start with our warm-up today. So once again, as always, make sure you have an open space where you can do your gymnastics. And we are going to start with the Wiggle in Our Toes song. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes song that you're doing with Coach Caitlin on Thursdays. So we're going to get started here with our warm-up song. Get ready to wiggle. Make sure you're wiggling your toes. Wiggle those feet side to side. And in my toes. Oh, touch your toes. Good job. Wiggle your bum. Makes me want to giggle. I've done everything I can, and I know that it's not neat. I just can't stop the wiggle in my seat, and in my feet, and in my toes. Oh, touch your toes. Now there's a wiggle in my knee, and it sure bothers me. I love to stop the wiggle because it makes me want to giggle. Up and down, up and down. And I hope that you see, I just can't stop the wiggle in my knee, and in my seat, and in my feet. And in my toes, oh, touch your toes. Now there's a wiggle in my tummy. Ooh, your tummy. It's not very funny. I love to stop the wiggle because it makes me want to giggle. I've done everything I can to even try a little funny. I just can't stop the wiggle in my tummy. And in my knee, and in my seat, and in my feet, and in my toes, oh, touch your toes. Now there's a wiggle in my arm. Ooh, it's still the arm. Wiggle them up high, wiggle them low. I just can't stop the wiggle in my arm, and in my tummy, and in my knee, and in my seat, and in my feet, and in my toe. Oh, touch your toes. Now there's a wiggle in my hand, and it's nothing that I planned. I love to stop the wiggle because it makes me want to giggle. I've done everything I can, and I hope you understand. I just can't stop the wiggle. And in my arm, and in my tummy, and in my knee, and in my seat, and in my feet, and in my toe. Oh, touch your toes. Now there's a wiggle in my head, and it's wiggle your head, side to side. It makes me want to giggle. I've done everything I can, even trying that and there. I just can't stop the wiggle in my head, and in my hand, and in my arm, and in my tummy. And in my knee, and in my seat, and in my feet, and in my toes. Oh, touch your toes. Now there's a wiggle in my hair. All right, good job, everybody. Tell you what, if I don't get a haircut soon, I might actually be able to wiggle my hair pretty well. All right. I think that's coronavirus problems for a lot of people. But we're going to continue with our warm-up today. So if you want to sit down on the floor, we're going to go into our straddle stretch we're going to put our arms up super high. We're going to reach for the sky, and we're going to clap 3 times. Ready? We're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Good job. And reach for 1 foot. Good work. And come back up. Let's do 2 big claps. Go 1 and 2, and reach for the other side. All right. And up high, 1 big clap. Go and reach for the middle. Good job. And then we're going to go and we're going to shake our in the middle. Shake, shake, shake. Can you shake your arms too? Can you shake your whole body? And stop. Good work. Now we're going to touch our toes 3 times. Ready? Arms up high. We're going to go down. We're going to touch. Go 1, 2, 3. Good job. And then we're going to pick up our foot and we're going to draw a superhero picture. I'm going to draw a picture of a superhero flying through the sky, going to save a cat that's stuck in a tree because the fire department doesn't come anymore for those. And then you want to bring your knee in, give it a big squeeze. Oh, and a kiss. All right, and then let's draw another picture. All right, now I'm going to draw another superhero who is, any ideas? We'll do one that is lifting something really heavy off the ground. All right, and give that knee a big squeeze. Oh, and a kiss. Good. And let's draw a butterfly. Bring those feet together, back up here, and hold your feet with your hands, and you're going to make your legs go up and down. We're going to fly like a superhero through the sky, and we're going to flap, 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 up and down, up and down. Keep flapping. Good. Now we're going to go crisscross our legs. We're going to put our arms out like we're flying, superhero arms, and we're going to go clap and roll our wrists. Got to make sure all our body's stretched out for all of our superhero bowling today. All right, and our superhero handstands, and shake them. All right, and let's do our table. Can you show me your table? Put those hands behind, feet in front, and you're gonna push your belly up to the ceiling. Lift it up as high as you can. Good job, I see you over there, great work. All right, and come back down. And we're gonna rock and roll. So have the children hold their knees, mom, dad, whoever's doing this with them, and you can put one of your hands on their upper back to help lower them down, and the other hand on their knees so you can kind of control the body as you rock back and roll forward. Why don't we do 2 more? Ready? We're gonna rock back and we're gonna roll forward. And we'll rock back and we'll roll back forward. Good work, everybody. Let's do 1 more table, and then we're gonna do a couple of special superhero stretches. And up. All right. Good job. And now let's stand up on our feet. Gotta fix my superhero cape. Ready? We're gonna practice our superhero stance. Ready? You're gonna put your feet apart, and you're gonna take your hands and put them on your hips, and you're gonna go with the big chest. Good. That's our superhero stance. Now, can you stand on 1 foot? Good job. What about the other foot? Excellent. Now, can you stand on 1 foot and put your arms out like you're flying? All right. I think we're just about ready for some superhero bowling. Superhero stance. Here we go. So today's activity is superhero bowling. If you have bowling pins, mom, dad, you can set them up. Excuse me. Let's see. And just finding a nice flat spot to set them up. All right. Very good. Okay. Now, kiddos, for bowling, the name of the game is you take a ball and you're gonna roll it at the pins. But before we do that, let's see if we can take our ball, and this is one of our skills of the day, parents. It's rolling a ball back and forth between mom mom, dad, and the child. So parent and child. So if you want to sit on the floor, you can sit in a nice straddle, and you're going to take your ball and you're going to roll it over to your child who is hopefully sitting down in the straddle. And you want to encourage them to take the ball and to roll it back to you. And you can roll it back and forth a couple of times here. Now, if they're able, it's pretty simple. While you're doing that, I'll explain the rating. If they're able to take that ball and roll it back to you on the floor, then they've got a 5, all right? It's not really too nuanced here. We just want to get them to understand how to receive the ball and to roll it back, to coordinate their body to make those movements. So have them sitting down in a straddle, you roll the ball to them, they receive it, and then say, hey, roll the ball back to me, and you can roll it back and forth together, all right? Now, if they're throwing it, you might want to have them put the ball on the ground. I'll do it over here so you can see it better, and have their hands kind of more just hit it forward like that. That might be helpful for having your child understand, instead of kind of tossing it, putting it down and we're rolling it, okay? It's nice and smooth. All right, now that we're done rolling ball, make sure you do email us at skilltrack@metroselfgymnastics.com to let us know how your child did with rolling the ball, and we'll put that into our skill tracker for the kids, because it's not just about learning how to do the forward roll, or today working on a handstand, but it's about these different motor skills that are really important for children's development too. So we like to track those and help kids develop in that way. Now we're going to do our bowling. So hopefully you have some pins set up, you have a ball, and I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to roll it just like you were rolling the ball to mom or dad. So watch, we're going to take the ball and we're going to roll it. Oh, wow. Look, you see the pins fall down? Now, when you're playing the game of bowling, you get to do 2 rolls. So I'm going to do another roll and see if I can finish knocking the pins down. All right? Do you think I can do it? I hope so. Ready? We're going to take the ball and we're going to roll it. Yes! Success! Superhero. I knocked it over. All right, let's try that one more time. Maybe we can count the pins together. Do you want to try counting the pins together with me? Cape is everywhere. All right. We'll count the pins as we put them back up. Maybe we'll see if we even know our colors too. This is the pin number 1. What color is it? It's blue, right? So we're going to put that pin back down. And get a couple more. So we have 1 pin. This is 2 pins. What color is this one? It's orange, right? We're going to take that pin. We're going to put it back down in place. So we have 1 pin, 2 pins, 3 pins. And this one is what color? Yellow. That's right, like my face mask. I'm going to put that down so that we can bowl and knock it over. All right. So we have 1 pin, 2 pins, 3 pins, 4 pins. And this one is red. All right. We're going to put that one down. I got to get better at this. 1 pin, 2 pins, 3 pins, 4 pins. So this makes 5, right? And this one's color is what? What color is it? It's blue, all right? We have another blue pin. We'll put that down. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. And what color is this one? Can you see it? It's green, okay? So we're going to take the green pin, we're going to put it down in front, and then we're going to take our ball and we're going to roll it one more time to see if we can knock over our pins, okay? So let's practice our rolling. Take your ball, back up a few feet from the pins, and then we're going to roll it. I only got 2, but that's okay. Because when you're bowling, you get another chance to knock over more. All right, so take your ball. You might want to move the pins that have already fallen over. We're going to roll the ball again to try to knock them over one more time. Right? You take the ball. Sometimes you don't knock them all over, and that's okay. I have 1 that's left standing. Can you see what color it is? That's right. It's yellow. All right? So we're going to say, thank you, pins. Now, can you help mom or dad or brother or sister, whoever is with you, to pick up the pins and put them back off to the side. We're going to clean up. It's really important to learn how to clean up. So we're going to take our pins and we're going to put them away. We're going to help clean up. Another important skill to learn. Picking up our pins. I'm putting mine in my basket here. My basket full of pins. I don't know where you keep yours. But we take our pins and we put them away. I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to put it away. And while you're cleaning up, I'm going to take a quick drink and then we're going to work on our superhero handstands. All right. Hopefully you helped mom or dad or brother or sister pick up those bowling pins and put them away. All right. Now, mom or dad, if they did an awesome job cleaning up, let us know. Email us at skilltrack@metroselfgymnastics.com and I'll make a special video to celebrate how great a job you did at cleaning up. All right. Let me know. I'd love to send you a special video celebrating how awesome you are and your great job cleaning up. Okay. So with our pins cleaned up, we're going to work on our superhero handstands. But first, we're just going to review our forward roll, all right? Because superheroes, sometimes when they're moving around, they want to do a forward roll and they go, ah. They do a forward roll, all right? So I want to make sure you are ready to save the day doing your forward roll. Are you ready? Okay, let's practice real quick. So remember, you're going to reach up high, you're going to touch your toes, bend your knees. All right, so we're down here, our hands are on the floor. We're going to tuck our head, right? We're going to go like this, we're going to look for our belly button. Can you tuck your head? And then, oh, mom or dad, you want to make sure you grab them on their hips to help lift those up as they roll forward, okay? We're going to tuck our head and we're going to roll. All right. Why don't we do one more of our forward roll before we get ready for our handstands? So ready? We're going to reach up high. We're going to touch our toes. Tuck your head and roll. Right up to stand. Good work. All right. I think you're ready to do superhero handstands. All right. Into our handstand. In feet. You're going to have your hands on the ground and your feet on the ground. Can you try that? All right. Good. We're going to go jump. Okay? And then we're going to put our hands out a little bit more. We're going to jump. Okay. Let's try that again, going back the other way. So that's as straight of legs as we can. Straight legs. Arms are, our hands are down. We're going to jump our feet a little bit forward, okay? And then we're going to move our hands. We're going to jump. We're doing this. Get used to this vertical of having their head down and starting to lift their body up while they're jumping. Now, mom, dad, you may want to, once again, your hips helps them a little bit as you encourage them to move their feet. This is a little bit tricky. Especially if you're 18 months, but it's definitely something that will help them begin to work. Well, sorry, my computer was saying my connection's a little bit rough, but hopefully you can still see me. There we are. So that is one thing you can do to help them learn how to prepare for their handstand. It's a hands and feet coordination drill. Now, one other thing I would have us work with our preschoolers before we actually start to lift our feet off the ground would be a lunge. So this is the starting position for any handstand, okay? So you're gonna have one foot in front of the other. So you may need to help your child move their feet, separate them, but you wanna have them put one foot in front, the other one's behind, okay? So once you can do either one. You could have your right foot in front, you could do your left foot. I like to go with my right foot in front. Now, the front leg is going to be a little bit bent, and we're going to bend that knee. Our back leg is pretty straight, and then we're going to put our arms up nice and straight like this. Now, you should see pretty much a straight line from, I know my hands are out of the picture, but from your hand all the way back to your back leg. You can kind of see it now with this straight line down to my back leg. And this is our lunge. We're ready for a handstand, okay? Now the next thing we would do, which we're not going to do today, but just so you can see, is you're going to bring your hands down, you're going to kick your feet up. But today, with you guys, because you guys are so awesome, we're going to try something a little bit different, okay? Now mom, dad, this is somewhat similar to the hands and feet movement, but you can actually try to lift their legs up a little bit more, okay? By putting your hands on their hips. So we're gonna, once again, we're gonna stand. All right, kiddo, can you stand up? We're gonna have our feet flat on the ground. And we're gonna take our hands and we're gonna put those on the ground. Mom, dad, you're gonna grab them by their hips. So right in this area here and help to lift their legs off the ground. And you just wanna keep your hands flat on the floor, ready? So your hands are down and mom, dad, you can lift up their hips. Now, I can't levitate, so you might be able to hold it more. You can hold it for 2 seconds, all right? And we're gonna go up and back down. This is, once again, just getting them used to being vertical, having their body upside down slightly. I know their legs aren't all the way up, but getting them comfortable with the idea of having their head down in that vertical position and starting to get upside down, all right? So why don't we do that 2 more times before we're all done with our class today, all right? So put your hands down, feet down. Keeps getting in my way. There we go. And parent, you're gonna help them push their legs up, and hold it for 2 seconds, okay? Do that a couple more times. Hands down, grab them by the hips, and you're gonna lift their feet off the floor. Now, if you have a child that is 2 years old, 2.5, almost 3, you can encourage them to actually be the one to start lifting their feet off the ground. You can have them jump their feet up. And then, because you have your hands on their hips, you can help them maintain that vertical position, all right? So if you have a child that's slightly older, or maybe if your young one who's 18 months, almost 2, is a little more coordinated and can do it, have them try to jump their feet up. And then as they're up in the air, parents, you keep them supported. Keep their feet off the ground for those 2 seconds and bring them back down. Why don't we try it one more time together before we are all set today? So we've got our hands down, and on the count of 3, we're gonna jump our feet up together, okay? 1, 2, 3, jump up. Good job. All right, good work, everybody. So that is our work on superhero handstands. I hope you had a lot of fun today. You're gonna get to do some more superhero fantastic things this coming Thursday with Coach Caitlin. So make sure you're ready for class this Thursday at 10 for your You and Me class with Coach Caitlin. If you have any superhero clothing, you have a cape, you have a mask that you wanna wear to class, definitely do that. If your child dressed up for superhero day today and you wanna share a picture with us of them doing their superhero handstands or superhero bowling, we'd love to see it. You can put those, if you go on Instagram, tag us at Metro South Gym, or if you're doing it on Facebook, you're putting it in your status, you want to let other people know about our class and the fun we're having together, we would love that. We'd love to see them doing their superhero handstand. You can take a picture and tag us at Metro South Gymnastics Academy, and we'll be able to see it and encourage you guys. Don't forget to submit your skill tracking information, your videos of your child doing their rolling of the ball today. We could also do cleanup. Well, if they did a really good job of cleaning up those pins, let us know. We'd love to celebrate that and encourage that good habit of cleaning up after playing. And the last one would be their handstand, working on those progressions. So if you want to send a video of them doing their handstand to skill track at metrosouthgymnastics.com, we would put that rating then into the app, and you can see how they're doing and how they can improve on their handstand. So thank you so much for coming. I hope you had an awesome time. If you have any questions, I'm going to hang out here just for a couple more minutes. You can type them into the chat here, and I'd love to answer any questions that you have. The chat, if you're on YouTube on a laptop, I know for me, I can see it in the bottom right of the screen. So any questions that you have related to class or how my weekend was, anything, anything you want to ask, please feel free to put it in there. And I'd love to hear from you guys. So I'm going to hang out here probably just for a couple more minutes. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'll just be working on my superhero stuff over here, watching to see if you want to ask anything. All right, cool. All the superhero stuff has me thirsty. All right. Did anybody get any special chocolate from the Easter Bunny this weekend? I know my kids got some. Hope you got some delicious chocolate too. Don't eat it all at once. Make sure you practice tolerance, all right? Just maybe one piece of chocolate a day. That helps the superhero fly really high. You don't want to get too full on chocolate and then get a cramp or anything like that from drinking after having all that chocolate. I don't know why you get a cramp from chocolate. But anyways, back to superhero stuff because I'm much better at that. Superhero. This is our lunge. If you want to practice your lunge, your superhero stance. Maybe you could send us a picture of your superhero stance. You could do this. Maybe you're flying. That. I don't know. Whatever you're into for your superhero stuff. Lunge. Nice. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. It is beautiful outside. Get outside and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye. High five. How about an elbow high five? Don't actually hit your screen though. And double high fives. Bam. Good work. Fist bump. Blow it up. All right. Bye.